We're going to talk about Hercules today. Boy, I look shot. I'm looking at myself. I said, man, I got to get into my health and get my beauty care. All right. We're going to talk about choices in life. I got the green screen. See my fern in the background. Everybody has to make choices in life. What kind of choice are you going to make? That is the question. When I was in college, they told us to read certain parts of our literature books. With the part they say skip this part, we're not going to cover this. That's the part I read, and that's where I got most of my wisdom from. Is the literature they told us to skip in classes. I didn't skip anything. Of course, I was pretty mature, more than most of the children most of the adults when I went to college. So I had more experience in life. So there's a story of Hercules at the crossroads. The crossroads. Have y'all heard that story? He came to a crossroad and he saw a beautiful maiden, a goddess. She offered him every temptation he wanted, everything he could imagine. She said, "It's yours. It's yours. Finery, gold, a life of ease." And she swore to him that you will never want for anything. You'll never be unhappy or fear or pain. You never experience none of that. She said to Hercules, your every wish will be fulfilled. Now, on the other side of the road was a sterner goddess. She was in a pure white robe, and she made a quieter call. She wasn't as loud. She said, I promise you no reward except those that come as a result of hard work. The only reward you're going to get here is hard work. And it's going to be a long and hard journey. And there will have to be sacrifices. And it's going to be scary. Time's going to be scary. You're going to say, why did I choose this road? But it's a journey fit for a God. And it will make you the person you were meant to be. Unbeknownst to me, I made that choice when I was 14. I could have had the good life, prosperity, having no want, or I could have on the other side of the track where I didn't have anything, a life of poverty. I chose a life of poverty. That's a decision I made. But I never regret my choices because it made me the man I am today. So I say that to say that you have to make a choice what you want today. What are you going to choose virtue or vice? That's what it boils down to. A virtuous life or a life of vice. Now, virtues is it's not a simple thing. It encompasses quite a few things. Courage, temperance, justice, wisdom. All these is what we call virtuous. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for the strong-willed, the strong-minded, the selfless, the egoless. So There's a choice. Some of y'all haven't made. Some of y'all have made the choices, and some of y'all haven't. Some of y'all at the crossroads now, deciding what you want to do. But it's a beautiful life, a life of virtue. You have to be virtuous. You have to be just. Justice and courage, especially courage. You can't be virtuous without courage. You can't be courageous without justice. And you got to be temperate. And most of all, you have got to have wisdom. So, wow, it's busy in the chat today. I got a lot of comments, and they seem to be uh, intelligence. This look like Chinese writing to me. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But how y'all doing out there today? What's going on with y'all? Oh, what I'm doing is reading. I like to read the classics. I've always been a person who sought wisdom. I don't waste my time watching TVs unless there's a real purpose behind it. It's a great waster. I don't watch games. I don't play games. Well, I do like a game of chess every now and then. But for video games and shooting and killing, that's crazy to me. I'll be traveling next week, so you may not hear from me next week. I'll be traveling. I love traveling. So what's going on with y'all? Family, tribe? Y'all got anything going on? Look like you don't have anything going on. Um, that's basically what I want to talk about. Being at the crossroads of life, making the decision that's going to be with you the rest of your life. And yeah, I like the life being a challenge. Nothing is given to you. Because when something is given to you, it makes you lazy, it makes you soft, it makes you feel entitled, it makes you mad. And you got to be courageous to live a life of virtue. It's not a life for cowards. So remember what they said in the Matrix: ignorance is bliss to the ignorant. And nobody stays the same. If you stay here, you got to grow. You're going forward or backwards. And you don't want the easy way, you want the right way. And it seems that everything I look at, man, that's not something I would do. That's not something I enjoy. That's why, I had to change phones. I mean, I got tired of fornication just popping up on my phone. Who does that? Fornicators just popping up on my phone. Nakedness. I said, "Oh, I got to get rid of this. This the tool of the devil, for real, for real." So I got a flip phone, and it's more peaceful. I don't have all those disturbances, attacks on your psychic, attacks on your mind. I don't have that anymore, so it's very peaceful. Psychic attacks, and you see, you get enough when you go outside. I mean, to me, a woman showing her body, showing a form of her body is nakedness. The scripture says you should be covered. That don't mean just putting clothes on. It means you should have. See, the whole thing is about temptation. Y'all women want to tempt men, so y'all make everything is seen. Yeah, you don't see anything wrong with it, but it's evil, it's wicked, and you should stop doing it. Stop being a temptress because everybody do it. Don't make it right. You should say the form of your body should be seen only by your husband. The form of your body, your beauty, your treasures should only be seen by your husband. So when you show your form to the world, what did that make you? That makes you a worldly person. So just try to be virtuous and see how much peace you have in your life. I saw a woman today. I wanted to go and just give her a hug because she was so virtuously dressed. If she was, if she, I discriminated because she wasn't my complexion. But if she was my complexion, man, I would have stood there and just told her how beautiful she was. But because she wasn't my complexion, I discriminated. I'm guilty. But that's what catches my attention. Women who seek to be virtuous. Okay, that's all I got for y'all right now. Until next time. And remember before I leave, it takes courage to fight what's right. It takes dedication to stay in the light. And don't look at the enemy outside of you because the blissful enemy is ignorance in you, always pointing a finger somewhere else. That's your enemy, always accusing someone else. You got to fight that with all your might. The enemy is within, not without. And if you don't fight that enemy within, it will take you out. So until next time, fam, we'll be talking to you on the rebound.